Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our first concert for these 7th grade students, combined Wilson and Garfield 7th grade orchestra concert. My name is Mr. Grenier. I'm the orchestra director here at Garfield. Ms. Zableski is also here, but she's recovering a little bit from some sickness, and she's lost her voice, so I'll be leading the entire concert tonight. So, without any further ado, we'll get started. Our first two pieces today, and really our first half of the concert, shows you a method of playing called pizzicato, which is just plucking an instrument with your finger. Our first two songs use our first 3 notes that we learned, and this is the very first thing the students were playing, just the first couple of weeks of school. So these first 2 songs are Hot Cross Buns and Harry Had a Little Way. Thank you. I realized as soon as I started with the orchestra that I forgot a couple of opening messages. Usually our fine arts director is here to do that, so I'll just do it a little bit out of order. I'm sorry about that. We asked during the performance, please make sure that you silence your cell phone so we're not distracting the students as they're playing, and that we're refraining from any flash photography. We'll give you a chance to take some pictures at the end of the concert. We ask that you please, if you need to leave or enter the auditorium, if you can wait between numbers, that would be great, because it helps also cut down on distractions for our students. And then if you're having games or things going on your phone, we just ask that the sound is turned off. Thank you so much. As we move forward, our next 3 songs introduce 2 new notes to our students' ability to play, letting them play 5 notes, and it opens up a lot more songs for them. Students now get to play 2 notes higher, and that lets us play our next 3 songs. The first of which is a fiddle tune called Boiling Cabbage Down, followed by a piece called Seminole Chant, which is written for this book that we use with the students. And the last one is another folk song called Let Me Row. We hope you enjoy these next 3 songs. Thank you very much. The next part of our concert opens up a part of playing that the students were very excited for. They couldn't wait. The first half of the year, all they do is ask when they'll get to play with the bow. And these next two pieces feature the students getting to play with the bow, which they just started in mid to late October. So it's a little bit of a newer skill for them, but they sound great, and it really changes the way the group sounds together. The two songs up here next are Mary Had a Little Lamb Again, but it sounds quite different. This one's played this way. And then another piece from our book, which is a folk song called Tribal Lament. Thank you. First, I'd like to thank Ms. Wendy Spurlock and Desi King, our Fine Arts Secretary and Fine Arts Director. I'd like to thank Andrea Blevins, the Superintendent, and Mr. Marjoram and Ms. Ickenbecker, I hope I'm saying right, the Garfield and Wilson principals, and Garfield and Wilson assistant principals. I'd like to thank our safety and security for keeping us safe, and the custodians for keeping the auditorium looking the way it does. I'd like to thank Mr. Matthew Piper, who is on the piano and also comes and helps us out once a week, making this sound like it does, and also Ms. Pam Carroll, who is not here tonight, but she does a lot to help the same way, coming over from the freshman building to help out and work with our students regularly. And then finally, I'd like to thank all of you for all you've done to get your students started, for fostering their interest in orchestra, helping them learn instruments, or buy polos, or field trips, and getting them here tonight and everything you do to make it possible. So thank you to you. Our last piece of the evening is called Dreidel. It is a traditional song that is geared a bit more towards the holidays. When it's done, the students will stand and I'll hold them there a moment, give you a chance to come down and take a few photos if you want before they're dismissed. So this is our last piece of the night. We hope you enjoy it very much.
Thank you, Mr. Piper.
I was just messing with you. I was playing with you and you were trying to hurt me.
No problem.
Yes. Okay. At this point, I'll dismiss students so they can come up and get a closer picture if you want. Okay, students, real quick. We're going to dismiss Garfield students first, since they have the longest walk. Most students, if you want to hang out where you are, and you can come up and get a picture taken as well. Garfield students, you can go up back. All done.
Mom?